To conclude the discussion of the elementary functions found in Blender, what is key is the ability to add more objects on the scene and create a more complex environment. We enter Object Mode, deselect the cube and click Shift-A to open the drop-down menu that has several objects to add that may suit us. For example, for a plane we can add a plane, or a sphere that can be scaled, moved and modified, or we can add a cylinder or a torus. Let's try editing a cylinder in edit mode. If we want to duplicate the specific shape so as not to repeat the vertex editing operation, we can click Shift-D with the option of also choosing the axis on which to set it, or for example X. All the objects entered we can find in the scene collection located at the top right. To delete it, we can click on X and select Delete. If we don't need an object visible in the scene, we can go to the scene collection and click on the site I, or click H, or click the shortcut H and hide it temporarily without deleting it. Another key feature on Blender is views. For example, there is the solid view that makes us see solid objects with this gray color. If we change their color, in fact, we won't see any change. To see the materials, we go to the third viewport shading called Rendered, which is selectable in the upper right corner. If we instead go to the first viewport shading called wireframe, we'll be able to see our model not only without textures but also without solid elements. So it is as if our element is in transparency. This is the wireframe view, which is very useful when making passes that require special care, such as intersection between various objects. The last view is the rendering view that allows me to see not only the materials and the textures but also the camera that gives us a specific view of the model and the ambient lighting that we can move and change to make the scene more realistic. Once this view is fixed, we can export our rendered model. In any case, for convenience and to avoid overloading the computer too much, it's preferable to work in the solid, wireframe and material views. Here too, we can use the shortcut Z to switch easily between views. Even faster, you can switch to the rendered view with the keyboard numbers that are read inside the button. For example, for rendered, the shortcut is 8.